Get off her!
911, where's your emergency?
Hello.
Hello. Is everything okay?
My mommy and daddy.
Uh-huh.
I think there's a bullet on the floor, and there's blood coming out of my dad's mouth. I think they're dead.
These are the moments when kids help cops rescue people and solve crimes, starting with a child who played a key role in sending his neglectful father to jail. On September 3rd, 2023, police officers responded to a residence after a passerby reported a child crying in the middle of the street. The child had been neglected and left home alone.
Hey, buddy. Hi, where do you live?
November,
This one right here?
Yeah.
Is it unlocked or is it? Is the door open? How did you get outside?
The door's open.
Door's open. Anybody home with you?
No.
Do you know Dad's phone number?
He don't have a phone.
No phone?
He lost his phone.
Who else do you live with?
I live with my two sisters, my dad, and my mom is in Louisiana. So.
Okay. Where's your sisters?
My one is at my boyfriend's house. I mean her boyfriend's house, and then the other one is at her other boyfriend.
Based on the child's testimony, he currently lives with his father and two sisters, and it was important for the officer to determine who had left him behind and whether a crime had been committed.
Did your dad leave first or did your sisters leave first?
My sisters left first.
The father had indeed left the child alone, which likely constituted a crime, as most US state laws prohibit leaving an 8-year-old home unattended. The police took the child to charge his phone and contacted his sister to return home, as the father was reported to be without a phone at the time.
Hello. Hi. Are you Madison or Amanda?
I'm Madison Tillman.
You're Madison.
Yes.
Were you home with him?
No, I was at my boyfriend's house.
How long ago did you leave?
About a while ago. But what is this all about? Like,
Yeah.
Dad
Did I
doesn't have his
just
phone right
speak
now?
to you or your sister on
You
the phone?
spoke to me.
So this lady here found him in the middle of the street.
What were you doing, Trace?
I was in the middle of
Okay, but what were you doing outside at night?
crying
Why? Why were you
because
crying?
Dad
Okay,
left
hey, take it easy on him. Don't be upset with him before you know
I'm
what
not
happened.
upset with him. It's just like why would he go outside the house in the middle of the night?
Okay, how about we ask other questions? Why was he left alone?
See, I don't know that. I
Correct.
don't
So
want to
don't be
about
upset
that
with
until my
him.
dad's here.
Correct. So don't be upset with him.
I'm not
Until we
upset
figure out
with him,
what's
but he should
happening.
know better. He knows not to go outside at night. He knows that.
Okay, let's wait till we figure out what happened with your dad first.
The sister showed no concern for her brother's safety, nor did she attempt to comfort him with reassuring words or an embrace. Instead, she scolded him for crying and going outside. However, the officer wasn't clearly going to let that happen. After a short while, the father eventually arrived.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Ma'am.
Ma'am. Hi.
Sorry.
Alright, so someone found your son. He was just walking around. He came home and there was no one home.
My daughter was home.
No. There's no one
He
here.
called her.
Okay, when you left the house, where was he?
He was gonna be home. I went to my friend's house and I thought my daughter was home. She's 18. She's an adult.
Right, but when you left the house, who was here? Alright, hang on. Yeah.
I'm in trouble.
No, nobody.
I'm in trouble.
I don't want him to think he's in trouble. Right here. Okay. Alright, can you tell me what happened? Do you know how long you've been gone?
About 45 minutes.
So, what happened in that 45 minutes?
I hung out for a little while at my friend's house.
Okay. This car, who does this car belong to right here?
My daughter's car. I bought her for her last year.
Okay. Was the car there when you were leaving?
What do I gotta do?
I'm just trying to figure
No,
out
I slipped.
who did you
I'm a
leave in
single
charge of
father
him?
with sole custody of 3 kids
Okay.
for 9 years. But I divorced my wife.
Okay.
And I do the best I can do. All my kids have straight A's. She's doing 2 years of school. She's doing her senior year and her junior year in 1 year.
Okay.
And getting out. They got jobs. They all got braces. I do the best I can do. I slipped.
Your daughter here says she's been gone since about 3 or 4 o'clock.
Absolutely not.
Okay. So she's not telling the truth?
The single father excuse wasn't going to cut it for this cop, and she kept pressing until the father eventually came clean.
I'm doing the best I can. So yes, I slipped. I'm sorry.
Okay. So you didn't tell anyone that you were leaving?
I did. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not.
And you don't know who was actually here when you left, if there was anyone?
I didn't know I was gonna be gone that long. I thought I was just dropping somebody off.
Yeah.
One thing led into another.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
All right.
I'm doing the best I can do.
All right, just stay here for a second. I'll be right with you, all right?
With the father's confession, there was only one thing left for the officers to do.
Sir, so due to what happened today, you are going to be arrested for child neglect.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Come on.
All right, can you turn
What
around?
am I gonna do with my kids?
We're going to go ahead and notify DCF.
Come
There's
on.
an adult
Hey,
here if you here.
Ma'am, sir, please. Madison,
You don't
please.
want to. Here, turn around.
Please, please, please.
Turn around.
Hey, please. Listen to me.
Hey.
Please, please. I've done everything for these kids, man. Everything in the world. Everything in the world. Kevin, please. Stop.
The officers restrained the daughter, kept the son inside, and dealt with the resisting father, who was eventually handcuffed and taken to jail. He was ultimately charged with child neglect and resisting arrest. In the next case, a group of kids performed a clever trick by laying down in the shape of an arrow to guide officers in a helicopter to the location of two burglars on the run. British National Air Service police officers in Surrey were pursuing two individuals suspected of burglary following calls from Surrey police. Although the officers lost sight of the suspects, a group of children aged 6 to 12 who were participating in an Easter egg hunt at the same location quickly lay on the ground and formed an arrow pointing in the direction where they had seen the suspects run. Having spotted them earlier, the officers understood the message, switched to the helicopter's thermal cameras, and soon spotted two men crawling through the undergrowth of a bush. A 28-year-old man and a 27-year-old man were arrested and charged with burglary, while the children were praised for their resourcefulness and quick thinking. In the next case, a police officer was able to save a woman from being stabbed, thanks to her quick-thinking children. On January 28, 2022, in Dayton, Ohio, police officers swiftly responded to a 911 call from two children reporting that their mother was being assaulted and threatened with a knife by her intoxicated boyfriend.
Get off her right now! Get off her! Get off her right now! Drop the Get on the goddamn ground! Get on the ground now! Ground! Ow! 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 Shit!
The officer had to use both the drive stun feature of his taser and his standard taser to have any chance of neutralizing the unyielding suspect, whom he caught red-handed.
Act like an adult.
Hey, I can't say hello. What you doing?
Let me put some gloves on.
Damn.
I haven't heard of her, young lady?
No.
Aside from you, apparently.
He chased my kids out the window, telling them they were dying too.
Hey, there's two kids out here. Grab up the kids. Come up here. Come up here.
Actually, 4 kids.
The suspect was then escorted to the police vehicle for transport to jail. The officers returned to the apartment to ensure the woman and her children were safe and had a truth-finding conversation with the child who had made the 911 call.
Thank you. Are you hurt? I saw some blood on your arm.
It's just I got a chop in my head.
How did that happen? Is that from running?
Yes, he was chasing me.
Do you mind if I get pictures of that real quick? Thank you. So you were just running out the house trying to get away from me and you tripped and you fell?
I jumped out that window. I was the last one to jump. And my little brother kept trying to stay with my mom and I kept trying to tell him to come on. So I jumped last after my siblings jumped. And he jumped after me and kept chasing me.
Did he say anything to you?
Yes, he kept saying, hang up now. Or you don't hang up, I'm and just kept on chasing me. And that's how I feel.
All right. So he was saying, hang up with the police or I'll kill you?
Yes.
Afterwards, the suspect, identified as Daniel Eckel, was transported to jail and charged with felony aggravated assault and felony kidnapping. In the next case, a brilliant 3-year-old helped the police save her pregnant mother. A 3-year-old child in the UK quickly dialed the 999 emergency line after her heavily pregnant mother fell down the stairs.
Ambulance service, tell me exactly what's happened. Your mummy fell down the stairs? Sorry, and she's got a baby? Was she holding the baby when she fell, darling? Mummy fell down the stairs holding the baby? Do you know your address? What's your name?
Emma.
Emma. How old are you, Emma?
3.
You're 3? Alright, Emma, my name's Sarah. We're going to help your mummy, okay? Now, did mummy and the baby fall down the stairs at the same time? Is mummy bleeding? No. Is the baby bleeding? What's the baby called? You don't know yet? How old's the baby? The baby's in mummy's tummy. Okay, sweetie. Alright, my darling, that's okay. Emma, you need to stay on the phone with me, okay, sweetheart? And I want you to watch your mummy and make sure that mummy's breathing, okay? Do you know what that means? Good girl, you're a superstar. Just keep watching your mummy then and let me know if she's awake or not.
The dispatcher stayed on the phone until medics arrived. Emma's mother was taken to the hospital where doctors discovered she had a ruptured placenta. She was induced into labor and safely delivered a healthy baby boy. The 3-year-old was later honored with a bravery award for her quick thinking actions. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and watch my previous video on when police misuse their power.